It was 3 a.m. on the morning of 8 December 1970. Yahya had sat up all night watching the election coverage on television. He demanded an explanation from General Umar. In the final tally, the Awami League won 160 of the 162 seats in East Pakistan. Although it had failed to win a single seat in West Pakistan, it had a comfortable overall majority. The election result was the Bengali protest to the long-standing disparities between East and West Pakistan. Since the independence of Pakistan, Bengal Muslim politics was dominated by a non-Bengali speaking elite. Although Bengalis formed the majority in the first Constituent Assembly, real power was exercised by Muslims from outside Bengal. However, 3 months after national elections, the military leadership came down with massive force on the Awami League and its supporters. The military was unwilling to concede the 6-point demands advanced by the Awami League. Hence, a breakdown was bound to occur. The 25th of March 1971 was a fateful day for East Pakistan. As Pakistan's dictator Yahya furtively took his last plane out of Dhaka, he left instructions for a full-blown army attack on East Pakistani citizens. It was a punitive operation to eliminate Bengal nationalism and reassert West Pakistan's dominance over East Pakistan. The armed assault was known as Operation Searchlight, led by General Tika Khan. Soon he was known as the Butcher of Bengal. In the wake of the military action, an exodus of panic-stricken refugees took place. Many thousands fled the cities and towns, and many crossed the border into India. The Indian authorities reported that by May 1971, more than 1.5 million refugees had arrived and that 60,000 new ones were coming in every day. Around 10 million refugees took shelter in India. Awami League leadership regrouped in India. They formed a government in exile. With Indian support, they formally proclaimed Bangladesh to be an independent state on 17 April 1971. Young men and women were quietly slipping away from villages and towns to join what became known as the Freedom Fighters or Mukti Bahini. Right from the beginning, the Freedom Fighters received support and training from India. Camps were just across the border. The Pakistan Army sought to counter the Freedom Fighters by creating civilian groups known as peace committees. Later, they formed paramilitary groups like Rajakar, Al-Shams and Al-Bodor. These groups provided symbolic support and also acted as death squads and providers of counter-insurgency intelligence. On 3 December 1971, the Pakistan Air Force carried out raids from West Pakistan, bombing a number of airfields in northwestern India. Besides the independence war of Bangladesh, the Third India-Pakistan War was now on. The Indian Armed Forces and the Bengali Freedom Fighters battled alongside each other. They were marching into the Bengal Delta from every direction. The Pakistanis put up fierce resistance and there were many casualties. The final days of the war also saw a last assault on leading Bengali intellectuals. Pro-Pakistan Al-Bodor militia rounded up writers, professors, artists, doctors and other professionals in Dhaka. They blindfolded them and butchered them. A couple of days later, on 16 December, the Pakistani administration crumbled. The army was forced to surrender. The 16th of December 1971 was a moment of supreme emotion. The day of Pakistan's capitulation became Bangladesh's Victory Day.